I am just out here. It's finally raining. Well, it started raining last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday. And we've just been in a drought here in Florida. And I just want to show you what I've been up to. If you look behind me, those are some sunflowers. And of course, I just put the seeds down. God did the rest. I didn't know what you guys are doing in your neck of the woods, but even if you're here live or if you see this later, um, we're so blessed. We're so blessed to be here on earth right now. And I'm in the season right now where I am studying the Bible. It's taken a little bit longer than I expected for me to go through the Bible, and I'm sure I'm going to go through it a few more times in the next years and decades, hopefully, if God gives me that time. But, we're always looking for God. We're always looking for how He communicates with us. And I find that God communicates, especially for me because I'm an outside person, through nature. And you can see that I'm surrounded by green, I'm surrounded by flowers. I'm so drawn to gardening, and that's kind of my background. I did grow up on a farm, small one. We grew our own vegetables. We had some animals. We had ducks, chickens, goats, geese, pigs, cows, just a lot of, and we did a lot of gardening. So anyway, I just want to show you right now. We have rain, and I'm excited to have rain because, Florida and maybe the whole southeast, we've been under a little bit of drought. So that means no burning, which I love burning. As some of you have seen me on my channel, I love to burn just like vines and things I um, take off the trees. But we are getting little babies on our persimmon trees, which is fun because let me see if I could find one. Pomelo season's over, but we have persimmons that are coming in. And usually when it rains or when we don't have rain, the fruit can drop. And I'm not at the field right now, but let me see if I could walk out there because we have several places that have. And let me go ahead and let me flip it over so you can see. I had a pine tree taken down. It was leaning, and I have a great tree guy that was able to take this tree down at a reasonable price. You guys know that if you live in Florida and you have a lot of pine trees, this one was a, a fairly good sized one. It was probably as tall as that tree, but it was dead for several years now, and we had to take it down. But let me show you the persimmon. So if you're not familiar with persimmons, um, it is a fruit. It's an Asian fruit, and a lot of people are familiar with persimmons that are like the wild persimmon. If we're lucky, we could see the turkey because we have tons of turkeys in the yard too. And I believe the other day I counted, and my name is Leah, just in case you guys are new to my channel. I'm just out here. I'm a nature girl. I'm in North Florida, and I'm just out here gardening. And I'm walked a little bit further from my now, but let me see if I could find some persimmons, and you can see what a persimmon looks like. Um, I do talk a lot about spirituality, specifically now Christianity. I've got back on my path. If you know that if you've my channel, I've been reading and voice of God. Sometimes you have dreams. Yeah. See, you can see all the persimmon. And this variety is the Fuji variety. It's a non-astringent variety. So they're little. Let me see if I could put my thumb next to it and you could see how small they are. About thumb size. A little bit bigger than my thumb right now. Delicious. They're sweet. And the wild persimmons are eat. And all these babies. So these trees are about 25, 30 years old. They were planted. Yeah, they were planted